Nature has given us air, water, animal and plant life, soil and minerals, and many other things. They are called natural resources, which help us directly and indirectly to survive, like sunlight, water, food, clothes, etc. Forests are an important natural resource and help us in many ways. Now, here you can see different types of forest which are found in India. Forest. A forest is a large area of land thickly covered with trees and having a rich natural environment. Wild animals and plants living in forest depend on them for their survival. Forests are rich in natural vegetation, trees and plants that grow without being planted by men as well as wildlife. Importance of forest. Trees produce oxygen during photosynthesis, which is vital for life on Earth. Forests are also called Earth's lungs because they give us oxygen. Trees growing in forests provide us shade and also keep the surrounding areas cool. Forests provide food and shelter for wild animals. Forests absorb many toxic gases and thus purify the air. The roots of trees hold the forest soil particles together and it prevents soil erosion. This also helps in improving the quality and fertility of soil. We get fruits, nuts, medicinal herbs from forest, leaves, barks, fruits of some plants like eucalyptus, cinchona, and tulsi are used as medicine. They are used to cure infections and diseases. The wood we get from trees is also very useful. We make furniture, doors and windows of houses, boats, ships, firewood using these woods. Some woods are softwood. These woods are used in making paper, plywood, pencils, and matchsticks. Resin from trees is also used in manufacturing paints, varnish, and a number of other things. People who do not have access to gas stove, they have to depend on firewood which they get from trees. Rubber, honey, lac, gum, these all are produce of forest. Types of forest found in India. There are different types of forest found in India. India is a large and geographically diverse country. This one is evergreen forest. Then we have deciduous forest, coniferous forest, and thorn and scrub forest. They are found in different regions and influence the life of the people there in many ways. Types of forest found in India. The first one, we'll talk about evergreen forest now. Evergreen forests look green all throughout the year. Trees in evergreen forests do not shed all their leaves at the same time. The trees are very tall and have hardwood. In India, evergreen forests are dense forests found in the hot, wet regions that receive heavy rainfall. Evergreen forests are found on the slopes of the Western Ghats. They're found in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. They are also present in northeast states like Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura, and West Bengal. And they are also found in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Now we'll talk about deciduous forest. Deciduous forests are also called monsoon forest. Deciduous trees shed their leaves every year. Deciduous forest in India. They are found in this region, in the foothills of the Himalayas, in some parts of Deccan Plateau, in Andhra Pradesh, in Orissa, and in Bihar. Deforestation is the permanent destruction of forest and forest areas to make the land available for other uses. Many a time, men destroys forest land to construct factories, buildings, etc. in its place. This not only destroys the plant life there, but also the animal life that depends on it. Deforestation. Because of deforestation, there is increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, there is soil erosion, there is flood and landslide. Furthermore, destruction of forest means loss of habitat for animal and plant life. Conservation of forest. Since forest is so important, we need to conserve it. Forests are renewable resources. A lot of forest and forest areas are being cut mainly because of increasing population. See how the human population is increasing. However, the government is taking active steps to protect our forest and the wildlife that depends on them. Conservation of forest and wildlife go hand in hand. The government has built many zoos, national parks, and wildlife sanctuaries to protect endangered species of animals. Now, this is the map of India. Here you'll see we have here this one in Uttarakhand. We have Jim Corbett National Park. In Assam, there is Kaziranga National Park. In Gujarat, there is Gir Sanctuary. In Kerala, there is Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary. In Odisha, there is Chilika Bird Sanctuary. In Rajasthan, we have Sariska Tiger Reserve. Okay, the Chipko movement has set an example in forest conservation when the villagers in the Uttarakhand protested against the deforestation of the Tarai forest simply by hugging the trees. They started hugging the trees. That is why this movement is called Chipko, means to hug, Chipko movement. The movement was started by Gaura Devi with the help of local village women folk. Steps taken by government to protect forest and wildlife. The government actively encourages planting saplings in order to increase green areas in our country. Forests are looked after by protecting trees from parasites or fungi by chemical spraying. National parks and wildlife sanctuaries are a good method of forest conservation since it encourages regular maintenance of forest. National parks proper use and utilization of forest products ensures progress and development of forest. Children are also taught the importance of forest conservation and the disadvantages of deforestation. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.